Speaking at the Manila harbour, Mikhailov attempted to persuade the Philippines to join forces with Russia. You can choose to cooperate with United States of America or to cooperate with Russia, Mikhailov said. But from our side we can help you in every way that you need. We are sure that in the future we'll have exercises with you. Maybe just maneuvering or maybe use of combat systems and so on. Today the Philippine military remains underfunded, leaving the country's defense force struggling to withstand attacks by criminal gangs in its south. We have an experience in fighting these threats, Mikhailov said. We will share to seek you our knowledge on these problems, how to solve piracy. He also indicated that other players in the region, such as China and Malaysia, could coordinate with the potential Russian-Philippine training exercises in a few years. The United States did not get a mention. Meanwhile, Russia's ambassador has confirmed the country is willing to supply the Philippines with sophisticated weapons, including aircraft and submarines, with the aim of becoming a close friend with the traditional U.S. ally. Russian Ambassador Igor Anatolyevich Kaviev held a news conference in which he acknowledged the Philippines' intention to diversify its foreign partners. It's not a choice between these partners and those ones. Diversification means preserving and keeping old traditional partners and getting new ones. So Russia is ready to become a new reliable partner and close friend of the Philippines, he said. We don't interfere with your relations with your traditional partners, and your traditional partners should respect the interest of the Philippines and Russia. He said Russia had a range of weapons to offer. We are ready to supply small arms and light weapons, some aeroplanes, helicopters, submarines and many other weapons. Sophisticated weapons. Not the second-hand ones, Kaviev said. Russia has a lot to offer, but everything will be done in full compliance with international law. The U.S. government has downplayed the announcement, with a State Department spokesperson saying it will not affect how the country views its bilateral relationship with Manila. Our overall military-to-military relations remain robust, they remain multifaceted, and that's the way we want to see it continue, said spokesman John Kirby in a press briefing. He added that the relationship between the U.S. and the Philippines remains very, very strong. I'd let the Philippine government and the Russian government speak to the degree of their bilateral defense relations and how that is taking shape. I've said many times, and this is a good example of it, that foreign relations aren't binary. Right? And so again, I would leave it to both of their governments to discuss it. What I can promise you is that it won't affect how we view the importance of our bilateral relationship with the Philippines. Meanwhile, Kaviev, without explicitly referring to the U.S., said traditional partners of the Philippines shouldn't be worried. Your traditional partners should not be concerned about the military ties. If they are concerned, it means they need to get rid of clichés, he said. But the move comes as the long-standing close ties between Washington and Manila turn increasingly sour in the wake of Rodrigo Duterte's presidency. In October 2016, the controversial leader drew gasps from the United States after he announced a major shift in alliances. In this venue, I announce my separation from the United States, Duterte told a hall of Chinese and Philippine businesspeople. His words were met with applause as he announced America has lost and that he has realigned himself with China's ideological flow. According to Philippine officials, Duterte is expected to visit Russia later this year.